Good morning. Welcome to the Fearless Morning Show. We talk about where we have confessions and conversations about your everyday life and finances. Hope everybody is having a great Thursday. Today is Thankful Thursday. We have a lot to be thankful for. I hope you watched the show all this week and got some great tips and information that you needed. I would love to know what you pressed the gas on today. Hey, Rosie, what you pressed the gas on today, all this week? And what were you self-aware of on yesterday? Yesterday I talked about being self-aware. What were you self-aware on yesterday? What were you thinking about? Somebody said, I'm always thirsty. Yes, I take vitamins in the morning. And so I need lots of water for them. I wait for my fearless co-host to join me as she's coming in. Don't forget the webinar is this Saturday, 10 o'clock. Make sure and ready to go. I'm excited. Where you can be there. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning. How are you?
I'm peachy. How you doing this morning?
I don't know if I believe that one or not, right? You said I'm
Girl,
peachy.
I'm peachy.
Okay.
I'm trying to get it together.
Right. Absolutely. That's all any of us have to do, right? Get it
That's
together.
it.
In
That is
spite
it.
of what's going on, guys, get it together.
Hey,
Yeah.
what choice do we have?
Right. Well, we do. We actually have a choice. We can choose to go along with those negative thoughts, or we can choose to switch over to the positive side. That's the choice we
Yeah,
have. So
that's right.
that's why I'm sorry. I keep trying to fix my hair. I didn't get
And
to.
we team positive over here. Hey, you see, I got cornrows. If y'all
Yes.
see pictures of me later, it's out in a curly afro, but in the
Uh-huh.
morning it's cornrows. So I do take them down before I go into corporate America. Good morning, Shana. Good morning, Trenda. Good morning, cousin Tyrone. So I do take them down before I get into before I leave the house. It's a curly fro. So I may do a before and after picture for you guys.
Awesome. Well, good morning, guys. Thank you for joining us here at the Fearless Morning Show, where we're having financial confessions and conversations about everyday life and your finances. And I'm sure you already said that this morning, JoJo,
Yeah,
as
yep,
I was late joining. But our
that's all
Fearless
right.
Morning quote for this morning comes from Rafael Nadal. I don't know if you guys know Rafael Nadal. He's actually one of the tennis greats. Look up Pete Sampras and Agassi, and then come down a little bit. He's a little bit younger. I'm not going to go into a tennis lesson, but he's one of the greats. And this is the quote that he shares this morning: "If you don't lose, you cannot enjoy the victories. So I have to accept both things." And that ties in very well with what we were talking about this morning. You can go with the negative and stay there all day long and dwell in that place and have a pity party for yourself. Or you can go to the other side of things. You can be positive and working in on those victories and the things that you've noticed in your life. And it's just about being grateful, essentially, is what I'm getting to today. In spite
Yeah,
of what has happened to you, in spite of what you've gone through. See, guys, we all have a story. We've
yes,
all been through something. I guarantee you, I could ask you right now on this broadcast, for those of you who are here, who's been through something, who can share their story. We all have stories of death in our families, things that have happened that were unexpected. We all have stories around somebody that we know in our families where there is a situation. And if you don't know them, it's 6 degrees of separation. You know somebody who knows somebody, right? Who has
mhm,
been in that situation. So it's not that we're all alone and we have to sit there and think about these things and have this pity party and just wallow in it, is what I'm trying to get at, guys. We can do something different. So you have to accept both, because those challenges, situations, and circumstances that you go through have made you the person that you are today. And that's
yep,
something to be thankful for, in spite of what it looks like right now. And I know that I was speaking with a young lady the other day, guys, and she's going through, and she has a situation where she's back and forth between the doctors. The medical bills are just overtaking their situation. Her poor husband, he's trying to do everything that he can to keep the stuff together, but things just keep falling apart. But guys, see, that's the silver lining, right? But when she started talking about that, and then she started thinking about everything that God has done for her and everything that he's brought them through in spite of what they're dealing with right now, she started to be thankful, and things just started to turn around. See, guys, that's the way we have to do it, right? And I did not mean to go there this morning, but for some reason, it took me there. So you don't have to. You don't lose. If you don't lose, guys, you can't enjoy the victory. So be thankful for the losses, but definitely rejoice and celebrate inside of your victories. And there are so many victories that we experience on a daily basis, guys, that we simply just need to recognize those and give thanks.
That's right.
And it's Thankful Thursday. Yes. It is Thursday, right? Yes.
Yeah, it is Thursday.
Yes, yes, and yes. Thankful Thursday. All right. So for today, we're going to be talking about investments. And I posted on my page information about why your investments are not working, and then what are the things that you need to be now doing. Essentially is what we're going to be talking about. What are those 3 things that I wanted to share with you in regards to why your investments are not working? And the number one thing that I need to share with you guys, and this is also a part of a quote from Warren Buffett that I'll be sharing with you. The concept, when we think about investing, the most important thing that we need to focus on is how can we get something at a value, right? When we go shopping, we always looking for a value. We looking for the deal. We looking for the sale, right? We're always looking for that opportunity to now save money. So we should be doing the exact same thing. Pick up that same strategy and pull it over into your investments. How do you now invest, right, in opportunities that are of value, that are discounted, that are on sale, if you will? Think of it this way. I have a $20 bill right here, but I'm going to sell you this $20 bill for $10. Is that a good deal? It's not?
Well, I want the money.
It would be for you, right? If I have a $20 bill and I sell it to you for $10, I'm jumping on that, right? That's a 50% savings, right, for you. The same concept is what we need to delve into as far as investing. See, guys, that's where we miss the boat when we try to go in and start investing in these different opportunities. We have to start doing our research. And how do you do your research? So I wanted to give you some things to look into, to start thinking about as you're moving along in this journey to investing, because we need the education before we just go jump out there all willy-nilly and losing all our money, because the number one priority is to not lose money. So how do you not lose your money, right? Because the goal here is to make your money, keep your money, grow your money. So how do you not lose your money in your investments? Yes, buy that $20 bills for $10. That's a great savings. That's a 50% discount. So what do you need to do? The number one thing that you need to do is to do your research and buy into businesses that you know, like, and love. So what do I mean about that, right? What do I mean by that? Make sure it's something that you definitely understand, okay? Now, don't go out there and invest in something that you have no idea how it works. It's just Uncle Johnny came in and told me, right, that this was a good investment opportunity. So you go in blindly, or you heard this tip from somebody at work talking in the lounge, saying, you know what, this is a great investment. I heard about this on TV. I think this is a great. Don't do that, guys. You need to make sure that you understand the companies that you wish to invest in. And by understanding the companies, does that company have what we call a durable competitive advantage? What does that mean? Is that company going to be around for the long haul? For example, I can go back and look at JCPenney. I can go back and look at Walmart. I can go back and look at Whole Foods and actually do the research, right? For those businesses that I want to invest in, because they have data that's out there that I can now go to and actually determine whether or not this business is going to be around for the long haul. Now, that doesn't apply to every sector in every industry, but that applies for the most important industries if you are looking to invest in companies. All right. And then the other thing you have to look at and know is look at the CEO of that organization. Look at that chief executive officer. If you look at the chief executive officer, there are certain things that you should be able to determine before you invest in that stock. First of all, is that person honest? Right? That's very important. Is there an honest person at the head of that company that's going to go move the company in the direction that it needs to go so that it's a win-win on all sides? Is that person passionate about their mission or the vision of that company that they're leading? And does the CEO have an owner interest? Are they owner oriented is what I mean. Are they looking out for the interest of all of those stockholders so that you now have an opportunity, right, to invest in confidence, essentially is what I'm saying. So you really have to hone in and know before you invest. So make sure that you're doing the research. And the other thing that's most important, the other thing that I definitely would suggest or recommend is you find that attractive price. If you know, for example, and I need to do my disclaimer again, guys, I'm not your financial advisor. This is financial education and investment, all right? And because this is education, Lynn is not telling you to go and invest in these different opportunities. Lynn is simply sharing with you what are the things that you need to be looking for and doing before you invest in any opportunity, all right? So when you look at this, you have to find what we call the attractive price, right? What is the attractive price for that organization? If we know Walmart sells for $100 a stock, and we see that stock is now at $75, do you think that buying at $75 is a good idea? I'll tell you, the answer is absolutely yes, because we know the value is $100, but we now see it at $75. That's where we need to get in, because 9 times out of 10, it's going back to $100. See, that's where we make the mistake, guys. We tend to make the mistake and look at it when it's at its high point. We know Walmart is worth $100, so we see it now going up to $102, $103, and what's our instinct? We go in and buy, right? We go in and buy at the high point, but what's the thing that you always hear? Buy low, sell high, right? But we do the exact opposite. We see that stock going up, we see it going in a great direction, and not even just stocks, but any investments, right? We see them going up and we're getting in while it's going up. So we're following the masses. See, guys, that's the thing that we need to do differently from what everyone else is doing. When that price is going up, guess who's selling those stocks when those prices are going up? The pros, the big boys. Why are they selling it? They said, okay, we're going to sell to these little people because they don't get it. They don't understand. They're going to make it go all the way up to the top. And once it hits the top, what happens? What goes up has to come down. So it skyrockets back down. And what do you think they do when it skyrockets back down? They buy, right? Because we are selling, because we are now afraid, right, of the fact that we're losing money. See, we do things backwards, guys. We got to look at it differently, okay? So that's just the quick and dirty on that side. So how do you begin investing, right? How do you begin what we call proactive investing is what I want to share with you really quickly. If I can just take a couple more minutes, JoJo, it won't take me long to just get this out. Just a couple more minutes. Proactive investing, guys, means that you are actually going in and doing the research, setting up an account where you're taking advantage. See, when you invest in your 401k, that's not proactive investing at all. In most cases, it's reactive because your paycheck, the money's being pulled out of your paycheck every week or bi-weekly or monthly, and then they're just buying it at any time, right? So whether the stock market is going up, which it has been for most of the days, except for the last couple of days, the Dow Jones and things, they did go down a little bit. But for the most part, if you look at it over the last, since what, 2010, 2011, there has been significant growth in the overall stock markets, right? And what we've been doing is simply buying, right? While the stock market is going up. So inside of your 401ks and your 403bs, we've been buying highs, essentially, right? So how do you now learn and control that yourself? If you don't have a self-directed IRA, you can actually now go in and start investing with those organizations like E-Trade, Fidelity, TD Ameritrade, right? Set up an account with them so you can go ahead and start. And the beauty of that, guys, if you don't have your money yet to start investing, there are opportunities to start with practicing with like Monopoly money. And this is something, these are the types of things that I share inside of my community with women who invest. If you go in with Think or Swim by TD Ameritrade, you can actually set up an account, guys, with fake money. So you don't have to lose. You can actually practice investing. You learn how to invest with the Monopoly money before you put your real money into the stocks or into the market, right? Or into the different things that you wish to invest in. So Google, that's your homework. Google Thinkorswim TD Ameritrade. So you can set up you a paper money account, all right? Set up a paper money account and start doing some of that research. I told you the things you need to be looking for, looking at the CEO of the company, looking for companies that you know that you understand, first and foremost, make sure you understand, and then also looking at the pricing. Look for attractive prices and start practicing your investment skills, right? So, and the beauty of that is you can now go do that and get started, but you also need additional education because there's so much more that goes along with this, right? So the thing that I want to share with you today, guys, we'll be talking a little bit more about this in Love Your Life, Love Your Finances on Saturday.
Lynn, I have a question.
Sure.
A lot of people may be thinking this way, so I'm going to be the question asker for people who don't want to ask questions. So people are saying, hey, Lynn, this is a lot of information, and I'm excited, but I'm also scared, and I absolutely don't know where to start. And they may find themselves going to someone else, like a agency or a broker, to do all of it for them. But the same rules apply if you go and let somebody else do this for you. You still need to do your research on who's handling your money and who's handling your investments, correct?
That is absolutely correct. So when you go and you actually set up an account, you have to have a broker anyway to do these trades for you, right? So there's also an entire situation around that. What are the types of questions you need to be asking to find the right broker for you, right? Because you want someone that you know, like, and trust, essentially. That's what it boils down to. Can I trust this person with my monies? Even though I'm going in, I'm doing the research, I'm looking into the different companies that I want to now invest in, I am ultimately responsible for my own success.
Right.
So yes, absolutely, guys. So we'll be delving a little bit more into that because, like you said, JoJo, people are scared. People are afraid. But ultimately, it's about our mindset and the way that we think. And I'm so glad we started off the show with that negative and positives. So that's one of the things that we have to work through in order to ensure that we're now investing in the way that is going to give us the best returns, right? So join us for Love Your Life, Love Your Finances, guys, where all of this starts. We get you set up in the right way so that you can now invest, whether you're investing for cash flow or you're investing to build wealth. it doesn't matter. There are different opportunities. You have to lay the foundation, right? So that you have the information that's going to allow you to now continue to grow your funds. So that's what we're working on. Love your life, love your finances. We hope to see you on Saturday at 10 a.m. And we'll also be posting the link in the comment section after the broadcast.
Okay. All right. Thanks. And that's some, I wrote down my Thinkorswim because I'm going to do that too. I didn't know I could play with the, I've been on other websites and I use Acorn, I use Stash, and they have great, if you don't have those apps, they have great videos and information you can watch that answer all of your basic generic questions. And then again, on Saturday, you'll have the opportunity to ask Lynn all of your burning heart desires questions about investing, because as you start, you're gonna, like, as I'm starting, I have more questions than answers. I've read books and like I just got a notebook of questions and no answers. So make sure you're there on Saturday and she's gonna help you out. All right, Lynn, read the quote one more time.
Yes, if you don't lose, you cannot enjoy the victories. So I have to accept both things. Rafael Nadal.
Man, I love that quote. That's my favorite. All right, guys. So today, the fearless thought of the day is, you didn't come. I want you to think about something on this Thankful Thursday. And yesterday, I sent a few of you guys, I think Trenda to Shane. I know Lynn said she got a little onion in her eyes. I sent you guys this video of this lady, and I'll post it. When I tell you, this lady beyond excited me and calmed me and inspired me, and I'll put, because I cannot pronounce her name, but I'll post a link. And her video was so amazing that I bought her book as she was talking in her video. She's great. So it made me think about go ahead.
Really, Trenda says she never heard of Acorns or Stash. Really quickly, they're just investment apps for beginners, where if you don't have a lot of monies, you can invest like your change. You can connect your credit cards, your debit cards, and they round up the dollars, and they take that money and they invest it into the different funds or opportunities that you've chosen. So definitely go and check out some of those apps. There are several of them out there. I've started my little one in the Acorns app. I started a custodial account for him under that, so he can start looking at it too. So yeah, those are great opportunities.
Yes.
All right. I'm not sure.
That's her name. Tierney. Oh, yeah, is the lady's name of the video.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Sorry, I was a little bit delayed.
Okay. But that lady is amazing. So today on this Thankful Thursday, what I want you to think about is, and she had to remind me, you didn't come this far to be calm. You didn't come this far to sit quietly. You didn't come this far not to be excited. And you didn't come this far to compromise or to quit or to sit back and think about what ifs, because she talked about a lot of her ifs. We didn't come this far to do any of that. And like Lynn said earlier, she didn't know she was all in my topic for today, is that we have to be thankful for where we are right now. And we all have a story. So when you think back on your story and you made it this far, why would you be calm? Why would you be complacent with where you are when you know you are called to be greater and do greater, and you see it, but you have not grasped the idea that you are the one that can do it? So the Confessions and Conversations today is all about me. It's all in my business today, because I was having a pity party yesterday, and let me tell you, I had a cake and I had everything going on my pity party. I had some ice cream and we had balloons, and I was just going into, I heard this lady's video and I was like, wow, oh my goodness. Jojo, why would you be calm? Why now would you stop? Now's the time to be loud. Now's the time to be excited. Now's the time to be outspoken. And now's the time, as I said, what day was that? Yesterday? What is today? Thursday? Tuesday. Be at ease with your strength and rest in your power. I'm going to put that somewhere because I absolutely love that. So today, the Thankful Thursday is for me. It's going to be my motto for today. Jojo, why are you going to be calm? Trenda, Tashana, Lynn, Miss Carrie, who was Courtney's very first teacher. Why would we be calm today when we know we can make a difference? If you are questioning today, if you can make a difference, if it is meant for you to do, I'm here to tell you it is. And Trenda, if you have the link to the video, do you mind posting it right fast? I may post it. Watch this lady's video. And I promise by minute 9, I had tissue at work and was like, oh my goodness, my nerve. Yeah. And she's very calming, but she will inspire you, and she will make you think about your place on this earth. And why do you want to be calm when you have a place on this earth to do only what you can do? So on this Thankful Thursday today, let's not be calm. We already pressed the gas. We building new us's. Is that a way to say that, Lynn?
We're gonna let that one.
It's gonna be the day. We building new us's. We got new rules to us's. So today, don't be calm about you. Y'all get excited. Tomorrow, I want to hear from everybody. What were you excited about today? What did you do today that excited you, that moved you outside of your realm of comfort right now? Somebody said you have to be comfortable. You have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And when you start to change, that's exactly what happens. So be mindful of that. We have to be self-aware, and in that self-awareness, remember your story, and remember now is not the time to be calm. Now is the time to what? Be fearless.
Yes, that was a good one. That was a good one.
I like that. Now is the time to be fearless. And guys, I was only going to wear these earrings. I was like, okay, we're going to sell them. You got the necklace set and the earring set. But this is a constant and daily reminder for me. So when I can't see my sticky notes, when I can't have my postcards, I'm wearing my reminder. So it's a great way to remind myself that I can be fearless and I don't have to be calm. I've been calm. It got me nowhere. So I've been quiet and it kept me in the same place. So today I want you to be excited. Be excited about the changes in your finances. Be excited about knowing your numbers and knowing your information and researching and finding out you're on a new journey. We have every right to be excited. So that is my feeling today. Don't be calm today, y'all. Go out and make some noise and let somebody know who you are. Let somebody hear your voice. Remember my sticky note. Somebody is waiting to hear your voice, and they will not move until they see you move. So I want to see what you guys did on tomorrow. So y'all come back and tell me what were you not calm about tomorrow morning. So don't forget to join us Saturday, 10 o'clock for, thank you, Trenda, for the Love Your Life Finances Masterclass. I'm excited. And I will make a disclaimer that I am not a counselor. However, I understand, and I've been through every step of change, and I understand the feelings and the thought processes that go behind that. And so I share my story and the steps that I've taken that have helped me get to where, I'm on my way to where I need to be. Yes, let someone hear your voice. All right, guys, don't forget the bracelets and the necklace and the earring sets are on, and I'll post that website is bafearless.com. You can follow me on all social media at Yamitra Jojo. That's Instagram, Twitter, and Periscope. Just follow us and make sure you join. And thank you to Shana. She left a 5-star review for Be Fearless Incorporated. If you've not left our business reviews for Lynn's page, Lynn, what's your page?
She has at Demis Enterprise. Guys, thank you so much. If there's anyone else who has not left a review, please go over and leave us a review. Send me a message, schedule a consult. You ready to get started? Let's go. I'm ready.
Lynn is always ready. Understand? She is
Yes.
always ready. That is for sure. All right, guys.
Stay ready, guys. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Stay. Yes, that's right. So when it's called, and when you called upon, you ain't got to get ready. You already ready. So,
Yes.
and that's what we helping you do. Get ready, girl. So make sure you share the video with somebody. And remember, now that you know the information, you have got to share the information. So if I sent you that video, please share it with somebody. Trenda, thank you so much for being our scribe for the morning show and making sure all of our information gets out there. Make sure that you check out that video. I promise you will understand why I said you cannot be calm today. You have to do something with it today, with what you know you have to do. Now, there's no more, oh, I don't know what to do. You know what to do.
Right.
As we say in my house, let's get past the denial stage. You know what to do. You know what you got to do. Let's just do it. Today is all about action. So on this Thankful Thursday, make sure you share that information with somebody today. We thank you for joining. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning at 7:15. Make sure you share the video. It is your duty to, once you learn, to teach somebody else. Anything else, Lynn, before we close out?
That's it, guys. Have a great Thankful Thursday.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
Signing off.